Want to sell something you don't use anymore? Need to find someone to buy it? Successful Craigslist users rave about the ease and convenience of the website.
But there are crooks out there as well. Tonight, the CBS 12 I-Team is working for you. Tara Cardoso goes undercover to investigate these Craigslist crooks so you don't get caught in a scam.
If they're still running the scam, I mean, there's obviously got to be money in it for them.
They work on the Americans that have a conscience.
The I-Team set the bait, selling furniture on Craigslist, the online classified as website, just like thousands of people do. It's quick, it's easy. We posted 3 ads, and just weeks later, we had collected more than $12,000 in fake checks and money orders from people supposedly wanting to buy our furniture. The I-Team showed those checks to the trained eye.
See how the lettering goes a different direction, and then it's straight up and down, U.S. draft, official check.
But to the average eye, it looks completely...
The average eye, it looks really good. They look really good.
Tom Whatley is a retired detective from the Delray Beach Police Department. He worked all kinds of computer financial crimes for years, and he knows these kinds of cases very well.
They are just honed in on it. They know exactly what they're doing.
So here's how it works. Someone sends you an email saying they'd like to buy your stuff, but they're not local, so they send you a check with a whole lot of extra zeros. The additional money is supposedly for moving and shipping expenses. So you take the check to the bank to deposit it, and then you withdraw the money to send it somewhere else for those moving expenses. Well, you just withdrew all the money on a check that hasn't cleared yet, and guess what? These fake checks will not clear, and that means you're going to be out the cash.
It's not the bank's fault, you know, so the bank's off the hook.
But that's only one of several different types of scams on Craigslist. Kyle Gronzit of Jupiter thought he had sold his camera. He got an email showing his PayPal account had been credited $200.
If you look at the emails, it's totally legit from PayPal.
But he checked his real PayPal account, and there was no deposit, no money. He knew better.
I'm just glad that something did throw up the red flag.
So he never sent the camera to the buyer, and he got threatening emails.
When you don't send the money, sometimes they do use bullying tactics.
The I-Team also got threatening emails and even a phone call.
You need to get in touch with us now, and pretty fast, too. I certainly hope you're not trying to steal our money.
And the voice on the other end, well, Whatley says it's probably coming from Africa.
A lot of the scams left Nigeria, now they're in Ghana. So, because Nigeria is hot right now.
The crooks know once you figure out the checks won't clear, they've lost the chance to rip you off.
It's pretty sad that ever since you've gotten the payment from us, you've said to keep your mouth shut.
Craigslist has a whole page dedicated to avoiding scams and fraud, but how many people are actually reading it? Not enough. Craigslist advises deal locally with folks you can meet in person, and you'll avoid 99% of all scams. Kyle's just glad he figured out sooner rather than later.
I definitely wanted to make sure that the public knows that watch out for stuff like this.
Well, if you've been scammed online at any website, you need to report it. But if you've sent money out of the area, you probably won't be able to get it back. Just head to our website, CBS12.com, and click on the I-Team tab to learn more about where to report computer crimes. For the CBS 12 I-Team, I'm Tara Cardoso. And the CBS 12 I-Team is always working for you. If you have a story you think the I-Team needs to investigate, send an email to workingforyou@CBS12.com or call the I-Team tip line at 1-866-I-Team-12.